So, it took a bit because all of my crap started going down, but we got it. I also got this. So let's just open this first. Hold on, I'm having issues with my knife. That is one of the best peels that I think that I've ever felt. So this is a portable dock. Alright, so it plugs into the switch. So I'll put that over there. But the main course for this is my mic, which I promised I would be setting up on stream. And look at me setting this stuff up on stream. Okay, so it's like a boom mic. I have never had one of these before in my life, but this stuff looks like actually professional. I mean, I guess it would look actually professional considering it is a professional streaming mic. Just shut up. I'm a little dumb. Oh god. Fuck. Yet another A to C port. There it is. The main thing. The mic. There's a lot of stuff to prevent it from moving. So I've never once had one of these, right? This is so cool. Okay, I guess we should start reading the manual. Let's look at our bitrate. Bitrate's doing fine. I actually have 3 monitors, but one of my monitors is underneath my egg sandwich and my apple slices. Also, by the way. What the fuck did I just drop? Oh yeah, my
It is time to get up. It's almost noon.
Don't mind that. That's just my mother calling for my editor. Anyway, though, I want to show you guys this simply so that I can bring this stream up later on as an example. But this is Nugget. I've had Nugget for a while now. Yes, I have an addiction to evolution plushes. Anyway, though, with that being said, I'm grabbing my main bag since that's where I keep my Switch. It is officially my Switch now because my editor / my sister got her own Switch. Oh god, I misplaced. Okay. I almost misplaced the boom arm. Alright, where the fuck am I gonna put this though? I guess right there. So like, how the fuck do I, what the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? I do not know how to do this. Let's check the instruction manual, see if it gives me an idea of what the fuck to do. That's all in Chinese. Or Japanese, and I don't speak that. Oh, hey, English. Oh, okay, so that's for the mic. And so how do I... The fuck? The fuck? Alright, so... Instruction manual is all fucking useless. That just hit my hammock. Now I'm pissed. Oh yeah, this is a hammock. That hit my hammock. So this is a clamp. I might have to resist the urge to actually just use this as a normal clamp. Alright, I don't want to put it on here, because this part of my desk moves. So, when I when I install this, I want to put this... Oh, it's a friction. It's one of them frictioners. So I want to have it like that, and so that I can, I guess, how does this move? In what direction does this thing move? Oh. Okay, so I want to have my mic like next to my mouth, so that you guys can have the best audio quality. I don't know. I am both new and not new to this whole streaming thing, and it's kind of odd. But yeah, as this stream says, I'm setting up my mic, and then I'm gonna be playing Little Nightmares for the first time. Don't ask me how a horror head like I have not played Little Nightmares ever. I've seen Little Nightmares, but my last watch of Little Nightmares was like a while ago when Astral Spiff was like either live streaming it or playing it. So I haven't watched in a hot second. Okay, so right here we have a professional quality fucking boom mic that apparently people use for streaming games. And honestly, I am inclined to believe it with this goddamn setup. Okay, what else? This is all in fucking Chinese. Blowout preventer on the net shockproof rack. Install this thingamabobber on this thingamajigger, is what I'm hearing. But that is, I guess, after I install it on here. So I guess, okay. I guess it's more of like, what orientation do I prefer? Do I prefer it here, here, here? And honestly, I actually prefer, despite how my mic has been for the past few videos that I've been doing. By the way, the entire reason why I did this and why I haven't been able to stream is because my mic broke. So I haven't been able to stream because I don't like using the current mic that I'm using. I'm sorry, this is just... As a streamer, I never thought that I think my lucky stars, because as a streamer, I never once thought that I would get to the point where I would be literally using professional grade equipment. Which also makes me a little scared too. It kind of makes me a little scared to install this, because I do not know where. Oh, I see what that is. So this is for the microphone's orientation itself. So I should put this like that. And then I guess you just screw on. Hold on. This would actually be easier with the mic base. I think that the two viewers on my stream currently are just me. I'm not fully sure though. What am I doing? Oh. Huh? What the huh? Did I install it upside down? Like what? I mean, yeah, clear. Hold on. Did I install this the wrong way? No. Cause that piece... Hold on, I must be clearly missing something. That head is way too small. Wait, no way. Ain't no way. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry, my uncle came up, and I'm just like, No? What the fuck? Okay. So, like, what am I doing wrong? So it says to just plop it on here. The only issue is that I won't stay just plopped on there. I am so confused. So, like, what are you talking about? That's way, way, way too small to actually just screw in. Unless I'm doing something wrong. That looks like it would screw in, but it doesn't. Am I doing something wrong? Okay, here's the thing. All the review, I got literally every single review that I found about it was glowing reviews. What is this for? English. I think that's for the other thing. But, yeah, I'm a little confused. So, yeah, I have genuinely no idea. So, okay, so let me do this the way that they specifically told me to. So, basically what they said was to not mess with this. So don't tighten or loosen it at all. Which, I mean, okay. I mean, it's slightly more fine if it doesn't work, because unlike other people, I'm creative, I'm crafty. I have ways to change it, to fix this up and change it, if I need to. The only thing is, other people might not have that option. So, like, yeah. So, this piece here is supposed to be bigger, supposedly. Because the thing is, according to the instruction manual, it should screw right on. Which is definitely not the case. Hold on. Did I miss something in the box? No, I did not miss something in the box. something did drop earlier in stream, so I'm gonna check to see if, the thing that I'm supposed to actually be using dropped. Cause, this is my first professional streaming mic. I don't want. And I mean, like, I'm not gonna say you shouldn't get a professional streaming mic. I'm just gonna say, like, yeah, okay, so. I am so confused. So, the issue here, guys, is that when it comes to the mic connector, the actual swivel thing here is way, way too big. You can feel that there's supposed to be spurs to connect it. However, it's not capable of connecting. So, hold on. Let me just... I genuinely do not know. I am genuinely... Let's see if this side has anything that... So... Install the microphone support and connect the base of the support to the tube body. The tightening the fixing nut. After the late installation of the frame. So, we've got this. It's connected, right? Now it says... Well, let me just look in here to make sure that I'm not missing anything. Now it says you should just be able to put this in here. But the thing is that you can't. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can fix this for myself. Because I'm not that picky. So, yeah. I'm gonna see if I can't just do it like this. Because, like I said, I'm not all that picky. I just have to, figure out the orientation that I would want. Actually, that would be pretty good orientation for me. So, yeah. Kids, do not try this at home. What I'm doing is I'm doing something called a MacGyver. Also known as I don't care enough to send the actual product back, so I'm just gonna fix it myself. And yes, that does probably mean with a little bit of force. But in life, sometimes the best fixes come with force. Yeah. But like, the thing... Just don't... Oh, hold on. Oh, potential spam. Okay, well, never mind. I'm genuinely confused here. Cause, like, unless I'm missing something. Am I missing something? I don't think I'm missing something. The thing is, this microphone had glowing reviews. 4.8 stars. $4.8, glowing review on this microphone, right? And somehow, some way, shape, or form, it can't even properly connect. Hold on. I'm genuinely going to look at this. Because maybe the reviews can help me a bit. What one did I get? Probably like Zeal sound, I think. Hold on. Well, I do. So, I don't even know anymore. Like, I don't know. That won't work. Nope, that's not it. So, yeah, I have genuinely not a single froggiest of an idea of what's going on. To be completely blunt, no idea what's going on. but the reviews for this thing were glowing. Wait. Why would they ship this if it's not the right size? Could it be this thing's size? So this is my tripod. I use it for the lighting, and also for one of my webcams. No? Definitely not this thing's size. However, it's more decently close to that. I'll reinstall that later, of course. I'm gonna try something. Once again, I don't really care all that much about some of this stuff. All that I want is a decent mic that will, that at least seemingly, will work. Well, not at least seemingly. I just want a decent mic that will 100% work. That's all. And you guys might know me, some of you guys might know me from my honest review series, where I tried my best to make it as clear as day about what my expectations for a product are. And I don't really change it because really my expectations are almost always the same. I just want products to be functional. I want a product to do what said product says that it does. Now, for this product, it clearly does not work the way that it markets itself. I will be doing a later review on this. So I do reviews on a lot of products, and if you've seen my honest review series, you know that I do reviews on products based on their pricing. Now, I will be a little bit nicer with this product since, the main functionality is the mic. However, another big aspect of its functionality is the boom connection. And I'm gonna be honest, most people don't know how to do what most people most likely don't know how to exactly do what I'm doing with this thing right now. Meaning that even if I can get it to work, you know that there's a few people out there who are going to spend their money on this product and are not going to be able to get it to work. There it is. Not to mention the fact that this could very much put a poor taste in someone's mouth. Imagine if this is someone's first encounter with doing stuff with professional streaming equipment. sheesh, that could be really bad for someone, you know? I'm about 2 seconds away from just shoving a bunch of bolts into this thing. Maybe if I... Well, that would be still quite loose. But if I do it with the other side... Actually, if I just do that, then would it work? That feels snug. I do appreciate a snug. I do appreciate it when the connectors feel snug. And now I can screw this on. So yeah. So luckily I think I've gotten it to a point where I can use it. Yeah. But I highly doubt that this is the intended way of use. Yeah, the intended way of use for this mic is that you use it hold on. Let me just see if this is actually supposed to work with a... No? Definitely can't work with a tripod. Man. Yeah. So I might fix what I've done with it and later on and try to get it to work as proper, and if so I will definitely inform you. It's just kind of my nature to as I go give you guys my opinions on stuff, and this thing, I mean, it's blown me out of the water. Don't get me wrong. I still very much like it, simply because I believe it has the chance to actually be decent. And honestly, I personally don't care all that much about most of this stuff. However, there are people out there who I'm not gonna say I guarantee, but I will say most likely would be very interested in all the aspects of this. And that would include the main swivel system. So yeah, with that, now I will say I probably just got unlucky with a packaging error. And since I personally do not mind at all, I am just going to roll with it. Because again, the reviews for this thing were glowing. There were a lot of good, a lot of the reviews for this thing were amazing. And it's currently connected simply by a clamp, which I think is really, really cool. I also have this blowouts thing here, but that doesn't stop this from being definitely not the same overall general setup. Now, what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to change this. So for those of you who are not professional streamers and don't know stream stuff, basically what I am doing is I'm actually on a separate screen right now. I am getting everything, all the rest of the stuff set up and prepared for the main streaming. Audio input capture. Oh yeah, that's gonna become the mic here in a second. Once I find where I'm gonna plug this thing in at. Might as well close my knife at this point. So, I am going to... Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have a multitude of things plugged in. Okay, I really like this. So, I'm gonna do a more depth analysis in the mic as I use it. But, so, right now, as it stands, I have not gone into the actual functionality of the mic at all. So I have absolutely no idea how actually good this thing is. Absolutely no idea how actually good this thing is. But I've seen glowing reviews. Most of the reviews that I've seen didn't actually talk about the mic stand, so a lot of people might have had to MacGyver it. Temporarily. The connection point is a little weak, but the actual connection point shouldn't have any issues with the main stuff. Now, I will say, despite all the issues that we've just had, it is actually pretty decent. But I would suggest that we don't get our hopes up, because a lot of things could happen. Also, a lot of people have been asking me oh, where do you stream, X? Where do you stream? And I'm just like, how do I, where do you stream? When do you stream and that sort of stuff? And I'm just like, Okay, there we go. Flip this out. Sorry. So, for the scene that you guys are currently on, I use I use the computer's camera, but I actually do have a legitimate camera that I actually do have a webcam. It's where the light's coming from, which is behind my Well, technically this is actually my father's. But it's behind my father's computer. Of course, opening up the, open that up so I can take out the controller. Okay. So, I'm actually going to change the scene that I'm working on to cam only as well so that I can see if this works properly. Cross my fingers and my toes that it does. If not, then I might actually have to send this thing back, which I do not want to do. That is nice. Okay, so properties, microphone. Okay, what are you doing? Oh, it's installing the device. Okay. So, is that the only colors that I can have? Because I would actually really prefer it to be green. Well, fuck you too. I would really prefer it to be green though, you know, that's kind of my colors. Oh yeah, also I can do this now. Okay, is there any way to pause? Also, it has this button on top. It's like a mute button. And it has a mic port. I don't know what this is. Oh, it appears that it's done. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. This looks like it's doing good. And yes! Okay, it works. Okay, so now all I have to do is go to the main stuff, change this to my mic, then turn you on, down, PC camera, PC camera, technical difficulties. I have to rip that. And then be a bumbling buffoon for a second while I plug this in. So I have no idea what the blowout piece is for. Don't you guys just love this stream? So handsy. Okay. But seriously though. Okay. It should be doing good. Yeah, it's doing good now. So this is what I meant by my mic. Wait, actually this isn't. That isn't my camera, I don't think. USB camera. Nope, that is my camera. I'm just more used to not having it there. Alright. So you can see chat, and you guys can see me, and you guys can see my wonderful camera, my wonderful microphone, which yeah, I can just do this. It has like this thing. So I guess this is like the blowout mic is for like. Honestly, I genuinely do not know what the blowout mic is for. But, and it does appear that you guys can see that. Let me turn on that and turn this on. Well, I mean, you guys can hear it, but why can't I see it? Why can't I see? There we go. Okay. I forgot about that. Okay, hold on. Let me just. I'm not sure if you guys can even hear that. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I think that it's. So it's obviously not gonna be the same thing, but I think that it serves the same purpose. Maybe screws with one joint, so that you guys can't have like up and over sort of thing. But I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really need that. You guys might want that though. Also, Winchester Youth Plus Edition. But I promised you guys something in specific. And so, and this is fun, so you guys can see this. And I'm gonna see how this looks on the actual stream. 3, 2, 1. That took a second. Alright, now I exit studio mode. Yeah, okay. So, in theory, I'm gonna turn up the volume on my computer for a second, and in theory, you guys should be able to hear me pretty well and hear the game volume. Alright, let's do that again. I had it muted. Alright, well, it sounds like you guys can hear me pretty well. And I actually have, a properly working mic. Oh, hey, there's a volume thing. So, how loud is this? Oh. So then I can just slowly turn it all the way up. And it's very loud. So yeah, you guys, I can very much tell that this is very clearly a professional, a professional mic. Hold on. But, so I guess sometimes people have it, I don't know. I have my Diet Coke over here, by the way. So anyway, though, today what we're doing, guys, is playing Little Nightmares for the first time. So, since my father ain't gonna be here for Veterans Day, so Give a few words.
Few words.
Yes. This is X the Turtle 69's dad.
Hello.
He was just tell them about your military career.
Not much of a career. I joined the army at 19, and went to basic, went to AIT, became a mechanic, went out to Fort Irwin, California, and then I got out. And that's basically about it.
Alright, well, thank you for your service, definitely. Yeah. On a different note, though, so, for the mic, yeah, the mic came in, but, it's not an issue for me because I was able to easily MacGyver it, but they shipped slightly wrong, I guess they shipped slightly wrong parts, because there's supposed to be a secondary connector here that screws into itself, but, not there. Nope. The screw goes in to the massive screw hole.
It's a little bit small.
I stole the clamps that connected the metal part here, just plopped them in there, and then just...
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, see ya.
See ya.
Yeah, my father won't be here for Veterans Day not Veterans Day, well, 4th of July. So I figured that I would have him come on here for a special guest featuring thingamabobber. Sorry about that. I also had to have my family here, since, this is my house, but also not fully my house. So anyway, so yeah, let's get into playing Little Nightmares for the first time. You know what? Let's actually darken up the room a bit. Oh, I broke my camera. Sometimes this happens. It's fine. Okay, we're back. Bandai Namco. Unreal Engine 4. Little Nightmares. Adjust the slider until the eye is barely visible. Barely visible. So about there. Little Nightmares processes data periodically. Please do not power off the console if you see this. The eye. Okay. So, I think this might be a little loud, so let me just tune this down a little bit. Just little by little, little by little. That's a little too far. Oh. Okay. How high can it get? A little bit more down? A little bit more down? Okay. I think that I'm... There. I think that that's fine. I don't really speak all that loud anyway. New game. Oh yeah, right. We have the DLCs. So 6's story. So I vaguely remember the story a little bit. Hold on. Yeah, I vaguely remember it, but not that well, you know? Okay. So let's start this. I'm sorry. It feels so weird having this mic. Just like it's like a floating mic to you guys, but it's like clamped onto my desk right over there. Oh. Alright. I've been specifically avoiding this because I wanted to do this video. I wanted to do this video thing. Slash stream. Actually, start recording as well for the channel. Sorry, I forgot to do a VOD about the Actually, I'll just probably download the stream itself. Actually, I should probably close my door. Give me a sec. I always forget this, but door closed means that I'm streaming. Okay, I'm back. My door is pretty close. Fun fact, I think I'm the only person. Oh, I think that I'm the second person of my main friend group who has this. So, B is jump. I have a lighter. So that's crouch. Oh, B while holding is throw. And what is run. Okay. You know, I actually have a lighter. There though. The maw is creaking. Does my lighter ever run out of fuel? I don't think my lighter runs out of fuel. Oh, I have to hold crouch. Okay. Oh, I don't like that. And it's been a while since I've seen any Little Nightmares content, so things will slow. So basically, it's kind of like a blind playthrough-ish. Things will slowly start making more and more sense to me. What I know is that this is a maw. There's some time paradox stuff that goes on, I guess, and that. Yeah. Hold on. So let me check out the controls a bit. I'll eat some apples. So stick down is also lighter. Can I stop getting botted? Listen, I understand that botting is how some people make it big on Twitch. However, I am not gonna bot. My controller's low battery. I might have to switch over to my white controller. This is why we have yeah. I do not like this. I don't like that. God damn. Last time I checked, when it comes to this game, eyes are bad. So it's a horror puzzle game. It's a gnome. It's a gnome. This ship is built for giants. Oh, no, 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 no. Leeches. Oh, I hate this. It's kind of laggy because it's on the Switch and going off of a Pro controller. I'm sorry, 6! I'm sorry. I just dropped a child in their death. I'm sorry. Little nightmares, you doing okay? So those little circle things on the ceiling are leeches. And they're pretty big jackasses. Everything in this universe wants to kill us. I mean, that wasn't exactly the hardest puzzle. Oh god. Oh shit! This game's fucking fun. Wait, yeah, I can run. Why is run? Press Y to run. So those are like checkpoints, I guess. So what's over here? Hey, let me out. I feel it. The wall. People are in it. I must save them. I am Batman. Okay, I guess we climb up here. I'm sorry, Gnome. You can't do that. Oh, I hate this. With this perspective, really? This is just plain up rude. Blood for the blood god. Or a can for the 10 god or something. I don't know. This game, it's something else, I tell ya. So you can't swing from the rope. Got it. Really? All the way back here? That's a little rude. Wait, that actually terrifies me, because I'll have to go through that each and every time that I fail this. Nope, nope, nope. Don't get overconfident. Wait, I just thought of this. Who gave a child a lighter? Why does a child have a lighter? How is this? How is this supported? Something overload can consider turning down video settings. The fuck do you mean? Oh, at least I got a checkpoint. Okay, so there's fall damage in this game. And said fall damage is massive. Okay, so no one ever told. So I knew that this game was scary. Just no one told me that this game would be difficult. Well, I mean, I guess my controller died. Well, time to put that over there. Let's see here. It's 12. I've been streaming for about an hour. I don't know. I try my best to stream him the entire time. Like for 5 hours, but I usually just stream until I feel like it. So I can't... Wait. Can I make that jump? Can I make that jump? Damn. That Diet Coke's flat. Good thing that I have a spare. That jump is definitely possible. I missed. Usually I actually prefer to keep my mic like this. So I'm gonna see. Like, man. Oh. Yeah, I forgot it's little bungee there. Yeah. Okay. I think that out of me, Rambo, and Creative, I think that I'm the one who has the most, I guess, I should call it like professional setup. I don't like this. I know. I know like this. What the fuck? No thank you. No thank you. No thank you. No thank you. Who the fuck? Oh. You see, I have been living under... Yeah, no, I don't like that. See, I haven't been living under a rock all my life. I know exactly who that is. That's Roger. That's Roger the janitor. Also, I guess the guy who does the work with the kids. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your locks. Okay. I'm gonna touch it. Well, nothing happened to it. That one's my bad. Oh, that one is entirely my fault. It's a rat. Iron diseases. Okay. I just want to talk about this for a second. Actually, no. I want to talk about this for a second because this is like amazing. So, the thing is, you get one perspective throughout this entire. Throughout this game, you get like. I mean, yeah, you can look around, I guess, but like the thing is, you get like mostly one perspective. And what I love about this game, what I absolutely love about this game. Let me just turn down my thing there a bit. Oh, down is that this way. So let me just turn down my thing a bit for you guys. So what I absolutely love about this is that you never get a stable camera perspective. If you don't know, this game takes place on a boat called the Maw, and it's amazing how it. Oh, down a bit. Okay, so it's amazing. Sorry, just me gushing over the But seriously though, why would someone have an electrified? Oh, and even more perspective. Because that's hidden. This is what I love. Let me check the. So, obviously those, but... You guys can hear the switch. The switch is audio. At least I'm hoping. It appears that you guys cannot see the switch, but it appears that I am slightly echoing. So what is that about? Why do I have... What is this? There you guys go. So now you guys can actually hear it. Yeah, so now you guys can actually hear the game. Sorry about that. Oh, perspective. Okay, so maybe if I get onto this. That ball would not stay though. Meaning that I hate this perspective. That should be enough. Why does this exist? Oh, I just made a system so that I could try again. That's why it gives me so much time. I still do not like this. Not one bit. Oh. Okay, is there like a lantern that I can light or something somewhere here? Because all that I know is that we avoid the eye. We avoid the eye at all costs. But from the looks of all these kids, it might petrify. There's a thing over there. I want that thing. That thingamabobber. I want to see what it is. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. That was a gnome. Oh, I had to crouch. Give the gnome a little hug. just gonna let me get out, right? Yeah, I do not trust this at all, one bit. Did you not eat lunch before? Actually, I killed you like 7 times, so. What is this music that I'm hearing? Oh, hi. Aw, thank you. This is such a little guy. So nice. Is that gonna be a mechanic? Thank you. Why are we going back into the janitor's domain? Why is that a noose? Oh god, it's water everywhere. Leeches? Oh no, this is a shower. I'd say worry about the water bill, but I'm gonna be honest. Perspective. Jesus, I've been streaming for 2 hours? For almost 2 hours? I mean, granted, a good chunk of that time was spent setting up this. But like, oh yeah, now I can actually edit my videos. And now I can actually sound good in Discord calls. With my triple... Don't break. Thank you. With my triple monitor setup. Actually, hold on. So... Actually, hold on. I want to... Like, after this, I'm going to start working on another 2 videos. Basically, a honest review of Subnautica and some other stuff. I'm starting to work on, like, the main script and everything. But yeah. So, actually, before we continue, I kind of want to give you guys a little tour of my setup here. Warning, my camera's about to break. And what I mean is, yep, it just broke. So. I know I'm mid-game and giving you guys a tour of the setup. But like, I'm pretty proud of it. Considering this is kind of like my first real setup. So like, let's start. So I have to turn that off, and then had to unplug it, and then plug it back in, and then turn it on, and then select PC camera,